Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart 84, and we have another plant that, if not dead, back from the dead, is showing some signs of rejuvenation. This plant here was my Natal Plum. I've forgotten the Latin name of it, but I will probably put that in the title for anyone who likes to know their Latin names. You can see it was a very expensive plant over here. This came from Victoriana Nursery. The label is misprinted. It's not cold tolerant to minus 50 degrees centigrade. That should read minus 5 degrees centigrade. And I actually had the plant in my summer house where I thought it only got down to minus 4 during the December cold, but the plants completely died back. It was quite a substantial plant, quite a large size. It had its first flower last year. I've already cut most of it away a few weeks ago because I thought it was completely dead, but I did see well, I thought this shoot here was alive. It wasn't. There's no signs of life anywhere here at all. And then right at the very bottom, the plant is starting to shoot right at the very base where the stem joins the roots. So clearly the roots hadn't been killed by the cold. It was just the main parts of the plant that had suffered, and it is now starting to regenerate. These are not fast growing plants, so unfortunately this plant I got, I would estimate, looking at the growth on it, was probably about 6 or 7 years old from cutting, or whatever it is, however it is they propagate them. I believe they probably do grow these from cuttings. I think, got a feeling Mike Ambersley might have managed to roots cutting, I'm not sure. Anyway, I shall not ramble, but the plant is alive. I think that I will leave it in my summer house in a bright position to try and boost the heat on it, as it is a plant from reasonably arid areas, I believe, quite tolerant to dry perhaps and salty air. Perhaps the roots were too wet in winter, and that's why it was particularly at risk from the cold weather that we had. But I think I might leave it in the summer house. As I said, I think that will give it a little bit more heat, as long as I keep it well ventilated, and might push it into growing a bit more. I certainly won't risk the plant outside next winter, and I'm hoping that it will gradually recover and grow to a decent size, and perhaps one day flower for me and possibly even produce fruits. And they are edible. I don't think they're the sort of fruits that people get super excited over, but nevertheless an exotic edible fruit is still interesting to have. They've got these lovely sort of round succulent leaves on them, or at least it did have, but you can see the form showing here. But I don't want to risk it outside, just in case snails and slugs are partial to the leaves. It would be a shame to lose the growth like I did on my jujube that I put outside, and they completely decimated it within a day. But we'll see what happens with this, and obviously I will follow its progress over the summer in a couple of videos should anyone be interested. So please give me a thumbs up. Please share the video if you think it's going to be of interest to anybody. Subscribe to my channel if these unusual plants interest you, and remember to click on the bell if you'd like to know when new videos come out. I will catch up with you all in the next video. Brett out for now.